Alip, but a lot of you requested Bohemian Rhapsody, so I decided to add this Bohemian Rhapsody version to our collection of Bohemian Rhapsody covers. We've done Angelina Jordan, Putri Aryani, and now fingerstyle god from Indonesia, Alip Ba Ta. Let's dive into it.
Nice. Cool. So basically what he's doing is he's taking the essentially kind of 4-part harmony that Queen did. So that's each member singing a different note, and he's converting it into a chord. So you're getting this nice rich sound. That last thing he did there was really cool. He used a string as a drone.
This is unreal.
Okay, before he starts the next verse, this is beautiful. There's a lot of techniques that are happening here. I dabble in guitar. I'm not exactly a guitar expert, but there's a lot of cool techniques that are happening here. I don't exactly know what it's called, but the ability to shift and slide between octaves or finding a different position of where to play the notes he's looking for, it's beautifully done. It creates this humanistic feel that the voice is scooping into some of the notes like we hear in a lot of pop music.
5 instruments in one.
He's letting that note ring out underneath the chords when he changes them. Beautiful touch.
Especially in Queen, like with good old Freddie Mercury, right? Like he's picking everything. He's accompanying himself. Not only is he creating the bass line, the treble line, and the vocal line, like he's doing that, which is overall already just impressive. He's incorporating these techniques like harmonics, where he's barely touching the string, but using his finger to pluck that string, and it creates a higher harmonic pitch instead of playing.
Raking through the chords for a bit of variation. Beautiful. Nice bit of vibrato, harmonics, genius. Nice.
Playing the string itself. It's really, really neat. I actually just want to go back to see that part. See that slide, that humanistic to me. And there are the picked harmonics.
So Bohemian Rhapsody is one of the most difficult songs to play, sing, to even dissect, analyze, to do whatever with, because there's so many moving parts, so many novel things for the time when it was written, and even for now, to discuss these harmonies, for example, in the most crazy.
To pause this, I want to explain what's going on there. He's doing artificial harmonics. I'll break this down later in the lesson so I don't disrupt the flow too much, but he's basically using his finger to get a kind of hidden note up here, and it has this really lovely shimmer to it. So it's not just a showman thing, he's using a technique which is quite difficult to do.
Adding the drum.
Playing Brian May's solo while still playing the the bass line or the chords underneath the song, so we knew that is next level.
Hold up. We can hear the words, like you can hear, like we can obviously hear the melody, but in this case you don't just hear the melody, you hear Freddie Mercury in the back of your head, and it's hard not to sing along. Every little bit is there. There's not one of it's missing, which is insane. It's so good. The ability to play a harmonic, it's not an easy skill to master the first few times you do it, but over time it gets easier. The ability to just barely tap that string and then pluck it to get the right pitch, that's some skill right there. The solo in Bohemian Rhapsody, it's maybe one of the most well-known solos on guitar, and he makes it just sound super easy while he's accompanying himself at the same time.
Watch his thumb, that's where he's doing like the root note, that's the kind of chord, the music that's going on underneath the solo, and then he's just letting rip with his fantastic bit of finger style picking. Savage.
Oh, mamma mia, mamma mia.
Part, you know what I mean? They are so interesting and move from place to place. There's no like, chorus, there's no verse. I mean, you could argue that Mama, da 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 da, it's probably a verse, whatever. My point is, it's not a normal song. It doesn't have verse, chorus, bridge, whatever, boom, done. It's really hard to wrap your head around. So that's one thing. Now, taking it and playing it on the guitar, okay, that's still difficult if you only wanted to do a melody. That's already difficult to remember. But what he's doing here, he's basically taking the song as a whole and picking up all the important bits and playing them all. Like there's 5-10 instruments in what he's doing, and he's highlighting the important bits.
If that's not edging, I don't know what it is. What's so cool about this section is the fact that we hear every single word, we hear every single line, you can hear every single pitch. The guitar is now all of Queen. From what I can tell what he's doing with his hands, what I think I see. In this section, I saw some power chords, but using them to create the falling of the line musically or melodically. You can see that he's forming specific chords with his fingers. He's just plucking in that chord shape. It's so crazy because it's so simple, but it's so complex.
Like before, he's got his capo on the first fret. I'm not too sure if this is so he can play in the same key as the original song or if there's another reason. So if you know better than me, fire it down in the comments. But basically, what this is doing is making this the new open string. So it just bumps everything up one semitone higher. And what I want to look at was the artificial harmonics he did there. So the easiest way to, I'll explain how you get an artificial harmonic first and then show how you use them a little bit in context. So let's just say we take this open string here, this D.
A lot of cool stuff that happened in that last part. There's a specific thing that I really want to look at again. He was doing something I believe is called hammer-ons. I don't know if I can find it again, but what's really, really cool is he did that whole it's just the guitar solo, I believe, and he's hammering on, like he's plucking and then hammering on with his fingers to do that. I know you could do that on acoustic guitar.
Amazing stuff. He's getting so much of the song in. Cheeky little.
Reaktor pertama terlihat seperti langsung menahan napas. Matanya menyipit fokus ke layar, mencoba memahami bagaimana Bohemian Rhapsody bisa diterjemahkan hanya dengan satu gitar. Ada jeda kecil di ekspresinya, seperti otaknya sedang mengejar sesuatu yang tidak biasa. Lalu perlahan dia mengangguk sendiri, seolah baru sadar bahwa ini bukan sekadar cover, tapi reinterpretasi yang penuh lapisan. Semakin masuk ke bagian yang lebih kompleks, ekspresinya mulai berubah jadi campuran antara heran dan kagum. Terutama ketika perpindahan antar bagian lagu terjadi dengan begitu halus. Dia sempat menarik tubuhnya sedikit ke depan, bibirnya bergerak tanpa suara seperti ikut menyenandungkan melodi, tapi tiba-tiba berhenti karena sadar versi ini punya nuansa yang berbeda. Lebih intim, lebih terasa seperti percakapan antara senar dan perasaan. Reaktor kedua justru langsung bereaksi lebih eksplosif sejak awal, matanya membesar, lalu dia tertawa kecil karena seperti tidak percaya dengan apa yang dia dengar. Tangannya sempat terangkat, menunjuk ke arah layar, lalu menggeleng cepat. Jelas terlihat dia kewalahan mengikuti bagaimana setiap bagian lagu yang ikonik itu bisa muncul begitu rapi hanya dari permainan jari. Ketika masuk ke bagian operatik yang biasanya penuh suara dan harmoni, dia malah menutup mulutnya dengan tangan, ekspresinya berubah jadi benar-benar takjub. Ada momen di mana dia bersandar ke kursi, menatap layar dengan senyum lebar, tapi juga sedikit bingung, seperti mencoba menerima kenyataan bahwa satu gitar bisa menciptakan ilusi suara sebanyak itu tanpa terasa kosong. Reaktor ketiga terlihat jauh lebih tenang, tapi justru dari ketenangan itu terasa kedalaman reaksinya. Sejak awal dia hanya menatap tanpa banyak gerakan, namun sorot matanya tajam, mengikuti setiap perubahan dinamika. Ketika bagian yang lebih pelan dimainkan, dia sedikit memiringkan kepala, seperti mencoba merasakan emosi yang disisipkan di balik setiap petikan. Di bagian klimaks, dia perlahan menghela napas panjang, lalu mengangguk pelan berulang kali, bukan karena terkejut, tapi karena benar-benar menghargai bagaimana aransemen ini dibangun dengan sangat rapi. Ada satu momen di mana dia menutup mata sejenak, membiarkan semua suara itu lewat tanpa gangguan, dan ketika membuka lagi, ekspresinya berubah jadi lebih lembut, seperti baru saja memahami sesuatu yang sebelumnya tidak terlihat. Saat lagu berakhir, ketiga reaktor dalam ruang masing-masing sama-sama terdiam beberapa detik, tapi dengan cara yang berbeda. Ada yang tersenyum tidak percaya, ada yang masih menatap kosong ke layar, dan ada yang hanya menghembuskan napas panjang sambil menggeleng pelan, meninggalkan kesan bahwa versi ini bukan hanya berhasil meniru, tapi justru membangun pengalaman baru yang terasa lebih dekat dan personal. Itulah lur untuk reaksi kali ini, sampai jumpa lagi di video lainnya bersama channel Rafiko. Admin ucapkan terima kasih telah menonton.